WAF system is faster?
That's what he said. He claims to me that we're going to use WAF rules and stuff to hurry it along. And I'm thinking to myself, I hope this guy's not retarded, right? Because to me...
Because that's where you stop the match.
No, that's where you stop the match and call foul. That's where you give the 30 seconds to a minute to even get a grip. That's where you set the fingers down, all the terrible stuff. But he feels now that that's better than the WAL system where people like you feel that it's been manipulated into a fast start, clusterfuck, wild, wild west at the start. And it's a shame, but I understand the scenario.
So I saw Leonard Harkless is doing a tournament in Oklahoma, and he's doing a seminar, ref seminar. And it's like $20 to get coached reffing. The way Leonard is coaching refs, is it evolved at all? Is he doing any of this?
Not at all.
Or it's the old?
Nothing. It's the old way. Firmly believes that's the way to do it. And I don't necessarily, I understand that he understands that scenario. He feels in his heart that it's the best scenario. I just can't. I just don't have time. I don't have time to implement the minute and the 2 referees needed for the his set grip. The stop that you stop matches every single time. Like, it is absurd if you look at the WAF finals for the last 10 years and just see how many matches. I mean, it's ridiculous. How many
they told me in the comments, they're like, no, it's changed. They don't, arm wrestlers keep their elbows down now. They said, that's what Leonard said. On the thing.
You know what?
They said because they call elbow fouls now, everything, that they're all trained. Because I watched the Unified Nationals from 2005, and my God, I had so as an editor, I had to make this call. When I'm editing matches, if I see
skip it.
If I see a match, they're fighting for the grip, ready, go, and it's a 3-second match and someone elbow fouls, do I show that? Or do I cut that and go right to the one that actually ended up? And in the early days, I opted to show everything. And so I watched this clip and it was like, match, foul, match, foul, match,
it's bad.
Foul,
I mean,
match, foul, match, foul, foul,
Neil put
foul,
up
match.
Yeah, Neil put up a thing where it was like 9 of the 13 finals matches ended in fouls. And this was in 2008 or something. So I hope that what Leonard is saying is correct. But I don't necessarily use the running foul system. I use it because I don't want to stop the match ever. And I use the close your thumb, close your hand to just speed up the process as soon as they come to the table. There is no minute, right? And then, so to me, it's only to save time. It's maybe, I understand someone who has a unique love and vantage point from the referee standpoint that, you know, and listen, I mean, Leonard does that process very well. He does it with patience, but the fact is I can kill people with Leonard reffing because it is fair. And that's all I want. I want you to start in the center of that table under my thumb with no fucking resistance at all.
Wait,
and
are you saying something nice about Leonard Harkless? You're saying he's good ref?
I'm saying that he understands how to implement his reffing, but he acts like it's like the most important thing in the world. I can do his style too. I just don't want to. It takes too long. I'm not interested as a promoter. So, but I have
are you
no
giving
problem.
Props that Leonard is a good ref?
Yeah. I have no problem with Leonard reffing. I have no problem with Bill Collins. Guys that follow the procedure hardcore, WAF, and they do a really good job of not letting the guy curl in to get a grip. They do a really good job of not letting the guy cap, and they do a good job of keeping it in the middle.
I am dangerous
in that situation. So,
ooh,
you know, Leonard Harkless's procedural and rules do not scare me as an athlete. They scare me as a spectator.
You're going to Idaho?
I'm going to Idaho. I'm going to do the announcing for all the super matches. It's going to be awesome.
How did that just come up?
Yeah. So, I'm working and Jeff called and he said, man, you're the man. I'm like, I know. What can you do? I'm like, you can't afford me. He said, my money's long. I said, what?
Really?
So
this guy's
listen, he gave me Dave Castro money to do some announcing. So it's perfect.
Yeah. I feel like for your potential sponsors out there, I don't know if you get a return on your money, but you sure do get to feel good by being involved, by doing something cool. So
yeah, and listen, let's be completely honest about the sponsors we're looking for. We're looking for sponsors that love arm wrestling or that love us, right? So make sure that you have some extra money. Do not give us the last $5 out of your 401k and get mad at us for not turning it into $1 million. But if you want us to talk shit about your product, hey, listen, I am absolutely murdering them right now. So I don't need nothing except for Gary to be happy. So
I'm
somebody
not
make Gary happy. Somebody
I'm
make Gary happy
full-time
so that
hours.
this continues.
I
am working less than part-time. I am working almost no time.
And absolutely smashing them.
All I need is a reality show. You fucked that up because you told people not to do it. $20,000. We do the fucking thing.
I didn't say not to do it. I just said
more or less. You fucked that up.
I just said.
I had two people. They withdrew their funds after the show.
I just think you want to bring in your professional camera people that are union wages.
I want to bring them in at your wages one time. It's going to cost me $1,500 to get you to come hang out with me for 3 days and shoot this thing. And that's if you do me a favor.
Yeah. Okay. I have a question
for you guys.
I sent you a link. I wanted some comments, and I know I'm gambling here, rolling the dice. I sent you a link. Devon Larratt, Eric Spoto. Did you look at it?
I did.
You did.
I did.
Oh. Okay. So
I fast forwarded through it, but
yeah. Okay, this is perfect. So I'm watching that, and I'm trying to understand what's going on
because you're weird.
Because you're weird.
So I'm like, okay, it's all playful. It's just like it starts off just like you and Corey West playing, pulling, grappling, and it's like, okay, we're playing, but like eventually you and Corey start to actually arm wrestle, but it felt like they 5 minutes in and they still hadn't done an official ready go. And I was like, who's this benefiting? I'm like, it's clear Eric. So I'm just giving my comments. Then you tell me right or wrong. I'm like, Eric clearly is like the stronger dude. So I'm like, wouldn't it benefit Devon to have a more official go, like a really official go to try to, do his thing. But I'm like, the more he's playing, I'm like, is Devon trying to tire Eric out? Because he thinks Eric's using an energy to do all this polling and playing. And then like, it seemed like took minutes to finally get like a ready go. Anyways, I couldn't figure out what the point of playing and if it was helping anybody. And could you give me your thoughts? Because I didn't know.
All right. So what's the question?
What were your thoughts on that?
Oh yeah. I didn't really have any. It was just, I watched that Devon has been arm wrestling every damn day for 15 days in a row, and that he cannot stop Eric if Eric is comfortable, if he is not fully focused. Like Devon needs to be rested, and he needs a referee there. And I promise you, he will beat Eric Spoto every time. However, if he shows up in town, what he's hoping is that Eric Spoto becomes confident and secure enough to not slam him. All Devon wants to do is set in the middle. He doesn't have enough power to set in the middle with a guy that's new enough, like Eric, who cares about winning and treats arm wrestling as a rep. Devon is treating it as a fucking casual run, right? Devon wants to come to practice, step outside of his house, take off, run for 16 miles, call his wife and tell her to come pick him up, right?
Okay,
Eric Spoto is at the county fair, has paid $5 to take a shot, right?
Okay. So that's my question.
Difference.
Okay.
Eventually, if you cut that camera off and Eric Spoto is that dominant at that point, meaning Devon has arm wrestled, I would promise you he has logged so many hours before that thing started with him and Eric. Eric came right from the shoulder workout at Gold's Gym, fresh as a fucking daisy. Eric just knows that Devon is so amazing that he only has one of those matches for 30 seconds where he doesn't move from the middle, which is what you do when the guy's stronger, when you're stronger than the guy. But because Devon is better at arm wrestling than Eric is new-ish, you know what I mean? Definitely not established grinder.
Is he newish?
I mean, what do you call it? I don't know. But you've never seen Eric in a competition, right?
I have footage of Eric Spoto at 2000 Vegas, Arizona Charlie's.
Go!
Come on, Michael! Come on, baby!
But not arm wrestling, right? Just there.
Yeah, arm wrestling. He was
in the tournament?
In the tournament.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, the fact is he ain't that good, right? And
right, but
also,
I mean, he's
also,
arm wrestled a long time. He just may not be training.
Whatever the deal is, he is not comfortable enough. After the third time that he slammed Devon, every other arm wrestler that arm wrestles does not move. They let the other guy pull, right? But for some reason, and I think it's because they are on two different wavelengths. This is a casual run for Devon where he understands the commitment that he has put on his body for the last 3 days, 6 days, 9 days. And Eric understands that he has to just take the shot because that's how he arm wrestles. That is arm wrestling to him.
Okay, I've more cleaned up my question. When I watch Devon in a wall show, he does a lot of that playing before getting in your mind, yelling at the rep, is blah, 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 blah. If he was in a real match with Eric Spoto, would he want to do all that playing, or he should just be serious and rested because he needs?
It wouldn't matter what he did. He could do whatever the fuck he wanted to in a real match with Eric.
It wouldn't matter.
Would not matter.
Regular setup, official.
Kill him. Well, what do you mean official? You mean official WAL?
I'm just saying.
WAL 601. Yeah, he beat the shit out of him. Yeah,
but at that practice is not official, not rested. Bob,
listen, every time, did you see what everybody else did the same thing to Devon? It's just some of them, Devon could stop a half inch from the pad after 7 reps, right? I mean, it's just, I don't know. Like, I didn't see anything that was strange at all.
Not strange, but just so much goofing around without.
It's not goofing around. It's this dude cannot stop this dude from taking his shot and pinning him. He's not strong enough at this exact moment. And it has everything to do with how much arm wrestling Devon was doing as opposed to how much arm wrestling that Eric does.
Okay, so just to help bring it home, Eric Spoto, from what you saw, if you put him in your top 32 Dubai list, where's he at?
I don't know. I mean, Eric Spoto is nothing when it comes to arm wrestling. He is not interested in competing in arm wrestling. Right,
but the Khaled guy said he's not really either, but we're talking about him.
Right, and you're talking about him because our superstars have been in town and those guys have come over and there's the camera there. But, I mean, Eric Spoto has never flown from Las Vegas Airport to compete in an arm wrestling tournament, so therefore, I have absolutely no idea at all. I've arm wrestled Eric Spoto in the same position Devon was in, and I don't have near Devon's stamina, but I was at the biotech place for 6 hours all day, getting my ass, doing everything, talking shit. Eric showed up at the end, and I could not slow him down. I could not slow him down. But I do know that I would arm wrestle Eric Spoto for money any time in the world. because there's no reason for me to think I can't beat him. You know what I mean? At all.
Okay,
And I think he's fucking awesome. I mean, I love the guy, but I have no idea. Like, why in the world would we, if this was the first time that he arm wrestled Eric Spoto, then we could say, wow. But we have seen this 64 times. We have seen Devon go to Vegas or somebody, and then Eric Spoto, and he's whacking their asses. That's what Eric does. You come to Vegas, he will whack your ass. That's a fact.
Okay, be nice. Be nice. I just posted an interview with James Rederitas. I titled it Gary's Other Arm Wrestling Show. I have to interview people randomly. That'll be my place for you people at home. Travis is my wife, per se. I have one show with Travis.
Just got a couple side chicks. You got a couple side chicks. But
if every once in a while I need to do an interview, I'm curious to talk to Neil about the running foul. You know, there's some other interviews I want to do. That would be in the other show.
Just make sure that they go on my show as well. Make sure they go on my show as well.
Yeah, I think I'm a one-on-one guy. I don't like.
No, I'm saying make sure they go on my show as well. Make sure they go on my YouTube channel. I don't need to be there. I just make sure that every time you interview somebody personally, you rotate that shit.
Dude, this is a lot of work to go through this stuff. Like that episode.
I don't give a fuck.
I think the next time we'll pick back. We've never got back on the Pulling John. So I know people are waiting on that.
Yeah, and I got a story too about how I saved and broke up a fight on the Delta airline plane. John Brzenk, all this stuff. It's amazing.
What?
Good story.
I figured. That's what I wanted to. I knew I was forgetting something. The year that Devon Larratt won the motorcycle in Vegas, what year was that?
15 or 14. 15 or 15.
I just found wall footage 2014 Vegas.
Yeah, that
you
was
remember
it.
that year?
That was it, right?
I don't know. I haven't looked
that's
at
it. That's it.
So wall 2014.
Was it at the House of Blues in Mandalay Bay?
I haven't looked at it. It just says wall 2014. I just found it.
225 pound left is Tom Nelson.
I'm hoping it's overalls because I feel pretty fresh.
Todd, do you know what's going to happen?
The 225 right hand winner. Welcome John Brzenk to the center.
Yeah, because that also could be the Arnold Classic 2014 thing.
No, it's Vegas. Vegas.
Okay,
Vegas.
well, it's definitely then. That's what it is then.
Okay. John, do you know what's going to happen right now?
I have no clue. Where do we stand? Sumo, right? No. The last guy out there. Right?
We need the heavyweight winners. Go ahead, Jeff. Keep it. Don't show anybody. Put it in it. Don't show nobody. Todd Hutchins, jump in there. You grab 2 keys. Don't look in there. Don't look.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try the primal.
Open those curtains. Oh, Nelly! Ladies and gentlemen, a brand new 2014 Victory motorcycle.
You're not coming to Boise, Idaho. I mean,
no.
Right? Okay, cool. All right, later.
And Joseph Drellack, NBK, he's their official guy.
Hey, dude, man. You know what I did notice about that footage is how sharp the footage was.
Yeah. What are you saying?
That means he's the fucking king. Who knows? I might have some show with him. I might have a show with him.
Are you saying the quality?
Since you want to fuck James Rederitas, let's see. Maybe I'll let Joseph. Maybe me and Joseph have a little circle jerk here in Idaho.
Are you saying? Are you saying his camera quality is better than mine?
I was very impressed with the footage. That's all I'm saying.
I will just tell you really quickly. In Texas. So I changed.
Where is there any of the seminar anywhere? Can we cut any of that? Like, did that even happen?
Albert.
Albert.
I'm trying to get
making some stuff right now for my YouTube channel. Did you see the Billy Ortega give you a little highlight?
Yeah. I saw it.
And I apologize. Can you install that?
Yeah. Listen. So I put the settings. I cheated and I put the settings on lower quality so I can record more stuff. And it does degrade the quality.
I do not care. Give us some footage.
Okay.
Give us
Anyways,
some footage.
I didn't think it'd be that big a deal that I lowered the quality, but Welcome to Beauty and the Beast, episode 50-ish, something like that. Could be wrong. It'll say right below. Welcome to the Monster Michael Todd Show. No comments?
What are you talking about? Your mic's not on.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear when you say dumb shit.
The Monster Michael Todd episode chapter 50. The
more than ever
Monster Michael Todd Show.
More than ever am I convinced that I am by far the coolest fucking guy in arm wrestling.
Okay, before we extrapolate on that, in honor of Michael Todd channel surpassing 30,000, I thought it'd be funny if we were like give him a little nod. You were on his show this weekend. He's big props to the man. It sounded to me like you on his show when I was listening. It sounded to me like you came to the realization that maybe you're doing things now you're on a better path, but maybe you were acknowledging defeat, if you will, in the social media world to the one Michael Todd and what he's doing.
Yeah, no doubt. I don't think that I ever challenged his perceived dominance anyway, because I think that it is well documented that I believe that filming is the land of the geeks. I've always felt that way, and it is the reason that I am broke as we speak right now, because for some reason I could never video it and care and edit and super chat. I just never, I still can't. Like, it is the hardest thing in the world, even hanging out with you. And I love you.
What did you call super chat on Michael's
I don't know,
show?
but it sounded awesome, right?
It sounded funny, whatever you said. I'm going to have to look it up.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, good. I would like to go on record and state the internet has this kind of rap as being, uninformed to the masses. People watch, but they don't pay attention. For anyone out there, Michael Todd couldn't do what he's doing without one Miss Rebecca Todd.
Oh, listen, it is painfully obvious that she is a beast.
Yeah,
he does not play.
Okay, so Devon is kind of the outside. He can get away with just uploading cell phone clips and be popular. But most people need a person. Larry Wheels probably couldn't do it without Adam, right? Michael Todd, Tom and Juji. I watched the video. Tom was about to walk away because he didn't like the fact that Juji was getting 100% of the credit for all their success when he was the man producing all the videos, coming up with the ideas, editing.
I have no idea who you're even talking about, but yeah, that sucks for those.
Yeah. Well, before the Tom and Juji, the official name.
Why do you keep saying Tom and Gigi like they're my neighbors? Who are these people?
The internet knows who the people are.
Oh, okay.
So for those guys, you need a guy, and in this situation, somebody has to be the.
Well, here's the problem. Rebecca is Michael's guy. You are a side chick of mine who is whoring around everywhere in town.
You are not Rebecca. Rebecca is loyal.
And on point and only worried about Michael and her life. You are killing me. I mean, you slide by and kiss me on the cheek and then bam, You're next door.
I mean, you have a point. You have a point. My point is, I just want everyone to know that you should recognize that Michael Todd is having massive success, but it's not just because he went to Dubai. They're producing mad content. They've upped their editing game. They've added a mic. Rebecca Todd is crushing it. I thought she had another job. If she's doing another job,
listen, I think that she is like, first of all, I do not quote me on any of this, but I believe that she's trying to be some like nurse practitioner stud. Like, remember in Waxahachie when she was in the corner, just working her ass off, studying or something. So she has realized that she married
the laziest motherfucker that ever lived.
But they love each other so much that she's willing to take the load, and he loves her too. So he listens. So it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Michael Todd, listen to me very carefully.
Don't fuck that up.
Yeah.
This chick, if she is working a regular job or going to school,
I don't think she's definitely going to school.
Going to school and producing content for the channel. Hats off. Big props.
I agree.
Yeah. Like, so when you were starting out with your channel, you had Artem for a hot minute, but like, unless you are a spouse or you're like financially tied to that person, it's hard to get that dedication. You talking about me being a side chick. I look at it like this. You ready? This is very important. So on an airplane, if an airplane is an emergency situation, the flight attendants tell the parents, you put on your mask before you put on your child's mask. And that's kind of like what a channel is. I want to help you blow up your channel, but I have, the thing is, and what you have going for you is that even if you feel side chickish from my perspective, as I grow, if I blow up, so too will you. So yes, you're not getting the daily content.
Let's be completely honest. You're the side chick that I have that I can live without. The day that you marry the guy across the street, I'm just going to come to your wedding.
Yeah.
And give you the thumbs up. I know. And you also need to know that I have been told to fire you 12 times. I'm not doing it. Okay. However, I am going to accept enough money somehow one of these days, and it's coming soon.
I did notice.
Yeah, you won't be even allowed to be around us probably, like, because once they start the contracts, and you know, I don't want to be dealing with Bill Collins when my shit gets professional. And if there's one thing that I know about you, if there's one thing I know about this brand, it might not be yours after the conversations that I had with one Billy Collins.
Well,
I have 2 words. Well, I think it's 1 word. No, 2 words.
Rebrand.
Now. 2 words. Rebrand.
So you saw Bill Collins.
Listen, man, first of all, Bill Collins worked. I have never worked as hard as I had to work in Idaho in my life.
I heard you on the mic. You were putting it out there.
I had the worst sound system that I have ever worked with in 20. It would have been better to have no sound system. My poor throat is worse than ever. I mean, this is the worst I have felt since the 2015 CrossFit Games, where I did 36 hours of commentating.
I mean, I know when you do that, the promoter and who pays you out, they They see the effort.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but they got me this time. Jeff Frank got me. He is 1-0. 1-0, Jeff Frank.
Well, it sounds like they had a venue.
Can I give you my?
It sounds like they have a venue change at the last minute, so that
100%. Yeah,
obviously not the ideal situation.
Absolutely amazing that thing could happen under these conditions. In the climate we have. So, I mean, we can get into that whenever you're ready.
Okay, but what?
I've got crazy stories. I've got crazy stories.
Okay, tease that for a second.
We need to get back to the stories.
Oh, I read the comments. The comments. I know, no. But back to the side chick thing. I noticed on the broadcast with Monster Michael Todd, when you talked about the true Arkansas State champion, I did feel a little left out when you did not acknowledge that my format at your event was, did Michael Todd say at the Arkansas, hey, we don't want to do Gary's format. We want the single elimination.
Oh, no one is willing to do the Gary Roberts format in the whole world. Not one person.
We hope you like the content. Thanks for stopping by. Please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Now click that little bell icon so you get notified. This was Gary Roberts and Travis Bagent live.
Damn it! Do something else. Don't ever say them two names to